Oh yeah, this is actually a bit annoying because I need to do, let me actually, see. Wow, his stats are terrible. I haven't even seen this middle emote. Is that also new? Oh, it's from Turbo. I know that they introduced these two Kirby-like entities on packs, but I haven't discovered this interesting table one. Um, so I need to first buy some more items, and then I can start the amazing grind fest. When will we meet? What do you mean by that? You know, last time I talked to you, you said you don't even identify as a storyteller. But now all of a sudden you're rich in stories. Where did this change of heart happen? Did you just recently got a lot of new stories to tell? I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing them. Well, that's very considerate of you. I mean, it's important never to run out of your stories. Oh, how was King's Life? I have not watched it yet. I mean, are you still living in this French land? You know, last time I heard you actually live in Paris, the apparently only city in France. I'm just checking some HP values right now. Ah, je veux que Juffy ait moins d'HP puisqu'il a besoin de mourir. Et quand il meurt, il y a une combinaison avec la commande, la materia attaque finale pour gagner des sources. C'est un peu compliqué, mais en effet, c'est ce que je veux réaliser. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I can't even escape. Wait, I saved, right? I don't want to deal with this. Well, XP is not even from Paris, is she? I feel that it might be difficult to track her. Ah non, je ne sais. Maybe she just went on with her life. You know, every now and then people leave the online realm for the real world. I know it sounds completely crazy why people would do that, but every now and then people just disappear from the internet because they have stuff to do, or they want to have stuff to do, or you know, lots of different reasons. Sometimes they die, but that's not really the most common reason, I think, why they might not be seen again. Okay, this is unknown 2. What does unknown 2 even morph into? Oh, guard source, and it's 65,000 HP, that's neat. I should have equipped something, yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, I mean, this is a very smart combination. When Juffy dies, she just targets the enemy with full cure. That's really genius. Well, the real world is dangerous. People might touch you with their fingers in the real worlds. People might offer you expired food in the real worlds. Well, I guess any world can be dangerous. Hey Gaza, how are you? Thank you very much. So now Juffy just needs to die and I can get some power sources. In theory. Yeah, I didn't actually, wow. She needs to, oh my god. Why is she so stupid? Seriously, why would you attack the enemy with full cure, not your team members? Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's not really, it doesn't actually matter, but I don't understand this. Why does it by default target the enemy? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I miscalculated the damage I dealt, so nothing came out of that. Wait, I should probably... wait, don't I actually have... Why do I always equip the wrong materia? It's difficult. How much HP does this have? Oh, this is 90k. So now I'm just waiting for Juffy to die, and then I can morph this enemy and get 99 mind sources. So the idea here is to kill the enemy with final attack morph, like this, to duplicate sources. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. You just need to make sure that you know how much HP the enemy has, so that Chuffy actually kills the enemy. Yeah, exactly, I just do this to get myself enough time to actually duplicate. That's what this is all about. And you can see that Juffy's stats and Cloud's stats are already maxed. Barrett's on the other hand are not anywhere near maxed. So this will take a while. Probably like, I don't know, half an hour. It's not really that bad though. Hey, Yasmat, how are you? Do I actually want this? This is unknown too. Oh, this gives a guard source, and it has 65,000 HP. Dude, why does she target the fucking enemy? Also, why did I... Am I wrong with the HP? I'm not sure why this hadn't died. I mean, it has 65,000 HP. Didn't all my attacks deal 99 damage? How is this still alive? I'm not sure. Oh, I guess Barrow didn't deal enough damage. I guess that's how... Yeah, I guess this explains it. Barrett's, I mean, Barrett has double cuts. Cloud used 4 times cut, Barrett used double cut. I didn't actually check how much Barrett damage deals. But I guess he didn't deal 99, did he? How much damage did Barrett deal? This should work now. Oh yeah, that sucks. I thought he would deal enough damage, but apparently he did not. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute or two. Oh, see you, Coco. I guess you might have already left, but I was just getting myself some foods. In fact, I now have some mushrooms that I might eat. This is Unknown 3. Unknown 3 morphs into magic sources. I don't want any magic sources. Oh, well, I can show you what kind of foods I have. Those are indeed just raw mushrooms. You know, like white mushrooms. I can show you what it looks like though, if you want me to show you. I don't know how people usually eat mushrooms, but I just eat mushrooms raw. How much HP does this have? 55,000. Well, I'm actually grinding on Barrett right now. I want to max his stats so I can use him. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. This enemy is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not fighting this thing. I think I should actually go somewhere else to get some sources first. This enemy is ridiculous. Maybe I should first get some sources in this place. Yeah, I mean mushrooms just seem like too much work if you want to saute them, or I don't know. I mean you can also just cook them in a frying pan. But I don't know. Seems like too much work, if you ask me. Oh, I still have sources, that's kinda neat. I had no idea. What a nice surprise. Yeah, I mean, you actually, I mean, you can, like, clean your mushrooms before you eat them, or, I mean, you can, like, rinse them with water, you can, just wipe them on paper to, like, remove the, I don't know, the magic from the mushrooms, or, the little, pieces of dead bodies, animals that might cling to them. But usually when you buy them from, like, a shop, they should be, clean enough that you can eat them without having to also contract some kind of tapeworm. Oh, I did. I don't even know if that was intentional. Somebody asked me to show them what they eat like partially, what they look like partially eaten. But, I mean, not actually all cake is baked, you know, to begin with. Like, not all cake actually becomes hot at some points. You can have unbaked cake. Well, I feel you're supposed to, like, wash them, because the mushroom washing industry tells you so they can sell their mushroom washers. I mean, nobody really needs to have these, but if somebody sells them, somebody will also buy them. Oh, you peel them? What parts of them do you peel actually? Why do you peel the skin on the heads? I guess it's to clean them, but I mean, what exactly do you clean off if you clean a mushroom anyway? Like, some kind of microscopic dirt? I mean, what happens if you eat you know, like grocery store quality uncleaned mushrooms? Do you like get cancer or AIDS or I don't know. Does your foot fall off, or does some kind of apocalypse start and some kind of black-clad horse rider comes and cuts your head off, or I don't know, do you get like diarrhea, or I don't know, I wonder. Because I'm kinda like eating them uncleaned right now. So I wonder how concerned I should become. Oh, that actually makes sense. Well, it's good to have, you know, replacement body parts in case something happens to your body parts. So you have like, I mean, wouldn't it be great to have like a clone sitting like in some kind of frozen test tube? And if you like need a new liver, you can just have your clone's liver. I guess it would work for all kinds of body parts. Dude, why do you use this fucking blaster attack? Are you not gonna use another attack? Yeah, this sucks. I should not even fight this thing. I mean, I can get power sources somewhere else, so I probably shouldn't try to get them here, because this seems futile. Well, I don't know if there's a hardcore mode of this mod. essentially you could just try to play the earliest version of this mods. Because most mods, as they age, because they become more mainstream and more people play them, they just kind of dump down in difficulty so they become easier, to be more accessible. So, essentially, like, the earliest versions of those kind of mods are the hardest ones, because they're very fringe at this point yet. They don't have to, you know, be even beatable, but as more people try them, they just kind of become easier. And this is like the latest version of this mods, so this is already like an easier version of the mods. The first few versions of this mod were essentially impossible to beat, literally. What kind of store even sells rice? You mean like a supermarket? I don't even know where you buy rice. Like an Asia store? Where do you normally buy rice to begin with? Raw pork? You can have like steak tartare, have you heard of that? It's essentially uncooked meat, but it's not really a German thing. And I don't know if it's pork or what kind of meat it is. But I mean, yeah, you can eat uncooked meat. I would not recommend it though. I don't understand why it's even appealing. I'm not really intrigued by any kind of uncooked meat. It seems like it just leads to, I don't know, to unnecessary health issues. You know, whenever I eat meat, my biggest thing is to not die from eating it. That's my main priority, eating meat. It doesn't really matter what it tastes like, or anything really. Just I try to always make sure it doesn't kill me, and if that's guaranteed, I don't really care much. Besides that, or else the meat will start to rot on your plate. Well, I guess it's better to rot on your plate than on your palate. I mean, if meat rots, I guess I would rather have it rotting on my plate than on my palate. Oh hey Fine Lines, how are you? Well, earlier I was trying to beat this remaining super boss called Omega in Northern Cave, but it was a rather annoying fight. So right now I'm grinding on Barret to basically get him to deal damage overflow, so I can more easily kill these bosses, kill this one remaining boss, and that's what I'm doing right now. I also just ate an entire packet of mushrooms, so like, I think it was like a pound of mushrooms. What is your opinion on mushrooms? Hey Vintage, how are you? Well, I had white mushrooms. I don't know what they're called. I don't even... Do you mean like brown mushrooms? I think I have never seen yellow mushrooms. Well, I didn't cook the mushrooms at all, I just ate them raw. You know, I bought them in like the raw state, and I basically just ate them out of the package. I might even have skipped the entire cleaning process, so I'm wondering if I will die now or not. Yeah, and I'm still hungry after I've eaten them. I think mushrooms are not really supposed to make you less hungry. Hey Callisto, how are you? So I need more strength and very slightly more luck sources. Actually not sure about that. I think it's maxed. I guess I'm going back to the materia cave to try to steal some power sources there. Well, I guess they have some nutritional value. I think they're kind of, for vegetables at least, kind of high in protein. So it's like eating a protein shake. Well, but it doesn't have any calories, so it's like, I don't know, somewhere between a protein shake and just water. I am currently maxing Barrett's stats. Actually, I don't even feel that mushrooms are that dry. Well, there's actually still some bosses in this mod that I want to kill by maxing Barrett's stats. Well, I'm glad you're learning something. Does anyone eat spinach on their own free volition anyway? I don't know. Spinach seems just like a bad idea to have to begin with. Seems like it would only be used in bringing up some children, you know, that have some issues, and you just torture them by making them eat spinach. I'm not even sure if we can count spinach. You know, I've had grapefruit, and I think the issue with grapefruit is that it's too bitter. It's kind of like orange, but it has a very bitter aftertaste. At least that's why I don't like grapefruits. Like, if you start eating it, it tastes like orange or something. The citrus family, but afterwards it becomes quite bitter, and I don't like it. Well, I duplicate the sources. That's a very well-known FF7 glitch. So now I have to do some more grinding. I need to increase the Barrett's level actually. you think grapefruit is like kiwi? Oh no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean if you make Jello, you can't put some stuff into Jello like grapefruit or kiwi because they have an enzyme that doesn't actually allow the Jello to congelate. But who would even do that? I mean, what kind of strange, weird, sick person would put kiwi into Jello? That just screams psychopath. No offense. Well, I mean, you don't have to actually... You can just use a knife and, like, cut along the edges to peel it. I mean, I guess that's what you mean by peeling it. I don't know, like, if you say peel, it sounds like you use your fingers to peel them. Yeah, you can do that. Kind of like how you would eat a yogurt. You just, like, cut it in half and then you spoon it. You know, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to say spoon it, but I guess you get the idea. But if you want to be fancy, you would, like, cut on the ends of the kiwi. You would cut both the ends off, and then you would, like, put it onto, the surface area that you cut off, so it, you know, it can stand still. And then you would just cut vertically. You would cut the peel off until it's all gone. You have like a sphere, a kiwi sphere, and then you would just slice it into slices like a cucumber. And then you can put it, I don't know, into your shoes because you don't need to wear socks. Something like that. Well, is it really too much work to peel off the kiwi skin? Maybe you should just practice it. You know, a lot of things in cooking is just practice. It's just, you know, the kind of cutting and that kind of activity. You have to just practice to get better at it and faster. I mean, if you do it often enough, you might even become a famous celebrity chef. Doesn't that sound appealing? No pun intended. Well, I'm not surprised, Metallic Guy. You sound like the kind of guy who would do that. I wonder if you can actually eat the kiwi peel. I mean, I don't think it will kill you if you eat it. It probably just doesn't taste very good. It's hairy though. Are you afraid of putting hairy stuff into your mouth? Well, if you say it's too much work to peel the kiwi, then why not just eat the entire thing? Did you know there's actually kiwis that on the inside are not green? I mean, I guess like yellow is also a kind of common color these days, but some kiwis on the inside, they're actually wet. I've seen wet fleshed kiwis. I'm sure there's also other colors. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody likes to eat the kiwi. I mean, I guess you can do the same with watermelon. You can just eat the entire watermelon, or you can, you know, just... I mean, you're normally not supposed to eat the green hard skin, are you? Yes, I kind of think I will finish this mod this stream. I don't see what should deter me from that. Well, I mean, there's still this other boss left that I want to kill first. And to do that, I guess I have to actually level up Barret to level 99 first. But it seems very much a possibility indeed. I mean, can you actually eat watermelon skin? You know, the outside parts, the green parts. Can you actually eat pineapple skin? Well, it's very fond of. I'm very fond of your theory of when my next stream will be. But I'm pretty confident it should be still this year. Well, I mean, watermelon skin seems to just taste also kind of bitter. I mean, how do you normally eat watermelon? It's same like kiwi, essentially, just a bit bigger. Do you also like cut it in half and just spoon it, or what is your watermelon eating technique? Because personally I do it the same as I eat kiwi. I just, you know, I cut the entire skin off and then just like cut it into slices. When did you actually last stream? Did you stream this year? I think you did stream this year, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, that could have been. Sounds like it. Well, it seems you don't like watermelon. Did you know there's actually also yellow-fleshed watermelon? Is that also from Reddit, Dreambum? You need to stop reading these Reddit comments. I don't think they're good for you. Well, I mean, I guess Reddit can be insightful for some topics, but I wouldn't really go there for opinionated stuff, like video game talk. You know, I always thought that Trial of Fate is like supposed to be about like the games that have like Fate as their theme. So it makes sense for FF8 and probably also for Xenogears. I don't really know how Chronicles deals with Fates. You know, I didn't even know there was such a thing as Reddit drama. I'm kind of like new to this entire drama genre. I only know it from YouTube, but I guess it's probably ubiquitous. I mean, it seems that people are magically drawn to any kind of drama. I mean, it seems that they think it's very real and, you know, this kind of stuff. I mean, like, I guess internet drama seems to be... It feels real because you wouldn't expect it to be all just fabricated. But it seems that usually that's just the way it is. Why is that? Why should it not be? You know, it's actually the enemy. The enemies are called Christopher and Gigi, and apparently they are based on David Bowie. They have an attack called Stardust March. Hey Master Goku, how are you? Yeah, I myself never got into David Bowie either. I never really cared about his music, so I'm not really sure what he's all about. I just know that he died this year. Isn't that something? He scared you in the labyrinth? I don't know what that means. Are you saying he has a song called Labyrinth? Or did you see him in some kind of labyrinth? Did he work in like a labyrinth when he was younger and you saw him in the labyrinth? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. There's a movie called The Labyrinth. I've never heard of that. You know, speaking of movies, I recently watched 2 movies I was kind of told to watch. I watched Ghost in the Shell and I watched Akira. So those are like anime movies from the 80s and 90s, and apparently they are regarded in quite high esteem. And I actually like them, but by comparison, Akira is a very disturbing movie. That is a very interesting plot summary. I don't know who Gjoerulv is, no. Well, I still don't even know what Gjoerulv means. Oh, I see. I never heard of it. Well, I didn't expect it to be a fruit. It sounded more like some kind of strange, exotic director. Yeah, I don't really watch too much anime, like, pretty much none whatsoever. Really? What anime did you watch? Would it be worth commenting? You know that you mentioned it, Metallica, I think I remember that actually. I remember that you played through this game and everybody, it's just this one person died all the time. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty stupid mechanic. I still need to play Crisis Core at some point, but I don't know. It seems I always get around that. Hey, Able Wobble. Oh really, you can get an item at the beginning? It sounds very mysterious. Well, I guess that's true, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really know if they will all be left out. Depends on how you even define Bizarre to begin with. I have no idea why this should be left out. I don't really see it. I don't see what should need to be left out in this encounter. Hey Puluk, how are you? Well, that's a very strong opinion of the remake that you seem to already have, even though it's not even out yet. FF16 is gonna suck. Well, I mean, how do you even know FF16 is gonna come out? They have to actually be still around to make FF16, which isn't exactly self-evident, is it? I mean, what if they go down before FF16 can be even published? I mean, that's not entirely impossible, is it? Well, what if they blow their money on something really stupid? I don't know. I mean, it seems unlikely that would go down, but still, it's not really... They can still make a lot of really bad choices, can't they? Well, out of all the people that play FF7, some have probably already died. Some might not like FF7 anymore, some might turn on video games entirely. There's many reasons why they might not buy the remake. Maybe they can't afford the remake, or you know, all kinds of reasons. Or they might just be dead. Why do you only buy the remake? Or why would you only buy the remake if it has the house that fires rockets in it? I mean, that's a very specific demand, isn't it? Oh, I see. You know, I don't see why they would leave out a huge portion of content. I don't really see why they would have to cut a huge chunk to begin with. Well, sure, it would cost, it would cut costs, but I mean, they would understand that if they just cut too much, that it would be a much less enjoyable experience. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't want to, you know, make some kind of cheap product. I mean, they would pretty well understand the kind of backlash they would get. Why don't you want cloud quad stressing in HD? Well, I don't really see any part of FF7 that is too controversial. I mean, I guess the entire eco-terrorism thing is a bit questionable in these days. I mean, technically, the protagonists are terrorists that destroy and blow up the planet. Well, I mean, they blow up government buildings, in a way. I mean, I guess that's a bit controversial, but beyond that, I don't really see the big deal. I mean, it's not like they are partaking in necrophilia. I mean, they're not just eating corpses and, you know, plundering through morgues. I mean, FF7 doesn't really have any kind of that controversial topics, does it? I don't really see it. Well, who cares about fanatics anyway? I don't see why you would have to care about fanatics. Well, I mean... Just because some fanatic says something about video game doesn't really mean anything. That's not even child molestation. I mean, how does Cloud exactly take advantage of the dolphin girl, Priscilla? No, I haven't actually heard about that. That sounds kind of crazy. Well, he gave her CTR. No, wait, what's it called? CPR. You know, CPR is not, it's not molestation. You know what I wonder most about is you know, in Aerith death scene will there be blood? I kind of want to see Aerith bleed, but I'm afraid there will be no blood. You know, I guess there's probably some reason for why there's no blood in this game either. I mean, Sephiroth's sword, the Masamune, is apparently in Japanese mythology supposed to be a sword that doesn't actually cause any bleeding. I mean, that doesn't make too much sense, but well, why do you need to prove that the product of 2 positive numbers is positive? Well, he can probably make up some controversy. You know, Jeffrey is technically 16, and she kisses clouds. I don't know. I mean, she can kiss Cloud in the Gold Saucer date. Isn't that a bit awkward? Well, I don't really feel that crazy people care about FF7. FF7 just doesn't exactly seem like a game that crazy people would care about. You know, in many ways, Shinra is like North Korea. I don't really see. I mean, it's not like Shinra is the United States. Shinra is more like North Korea, so it's kind of different. How can you think of Shinra as the USA? I mean, when I think of Shinra, I just always think of North Korea. The entire company is completely inefficient. They, like, control the entire world, but everything is just basically garbage. Like, it's a perfect example of... It's a perfect metaphor for North Korea. Where North Korea blows up their own rockets every time they try to launch something. That's still very North Korean-like. North Korea isn't garbage. What would you say is North Korea more? Well, if you consider the entire planet as like one country, then I mean it doesn't make so much sense to compare it to the US because, you know, like the entire planet of FF7 doesn't really fit so well to the entire planet of the Earth. It's like in FF7, the entire planet is just one country in the real world. Well, that's true. I mean, Shinra tries to capture Wutai, but I mean, Shinra controls more or less the entire world. There's some independent places, but that's really not so much the main thing. But I mean, the main thing about Shinra is that they're completely incompetent. I mean, in the end, the entire company just blows up and dies. I mean, the entire leadership is dead in the end of the game, and they are always incompetent. I mean, think about Hojo. He tries to breed a human with a dog, essentially, and they're kind of all on this train. Like, I mean, none of them have any idea of how anything works. Well, and also Shinra has a dictatorship. Just, I mean, I guess that's closer to the US, to North Korea than the US. I mean, I guess you can view the US in different angles, but I wouldn't really call it a dictatorship. It's more of an oligarchy, really. Well, that's also one way to view Shinra, but like based on the level of technology, it's like a 1990s real world or so. Like the world of FF7 isn't exactly that advanced. I mean, FF8 is like very futuristic. FF7 is more like the 1990s of the real world. I mean, if you ignore the entire magic and stuff thing, just based on technology, FF7 isn't exactly futuristic. No, I wouldn't really call it steampunk. I would rather call it cyberpunk as well. Even though it might just be somewhere in the middle. I mean, for it seems to be too advanced for steampunk, really. I mean, it's not like people actually use steam power, do they? You think you're in the CIA's watch list just because of what you said today? I'm pretty sure you might have ended up there a long time ago anyway. Well, in the world of FF7 though, to be fair, it seems that oil is the less invasive form of energy compared to Mako. How do you know that the world of humans disappears? Are you referring to the FF7 ending? And the epilogue? Because you see Wet 13 there but no humans? Also, it's actually, I mean, if you mean like the FF7 ending and it says 500 years, not 150 years. I mean, if you're referring to that, you can actually hear like children's laughter in the ending, so it's supposed to indicate that humans have not gone extinct, just Midgar has, you know, gone to become nothing but some kind of jungle. No, it's 500 years, not 150 years. Yeah, I mean, humans can just evolve and live to... They can just, you know, move to another place. feel like you're being too harsh. Well, I mean, that's a very vague connection between FF7 and FF10, you know. I know what you mean. I mean, like in FF10, which, I mean, FF10 would be like the very early predecessor to FF7. FF7 is like the very late sequel to FF10. I mean, like in FF10, there's this guy Shinra who talks about spirit energy and stuff. So he could be like a very early ancestor to the FF7 Shinra guys. But I mean, that's a very vague connection. It's not like it's not like there's, you know, any kind of implication coming from that. I mean, even if they're connected, there's really like, there's nothing beyond that connection. I mean, it's not like they can interact with each other. They must be like thousands of years apart. Those two plots in FF7 and FF10. I don't really see how that's of any relevance, really. Well, I mean, I can see the connection and I agree it makes sense, but they must be like thousands of years apart, those two plots, so there's really not any kind of direct connection.